Hello everyone, it's Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a detailed review on the Shark Flex Breeze HydroGo fan. So I did buy this with my own money. I wasn't paid for this video. It does retail somewhere between $100 and $150. These colors, they're kind of charging more for certain colors. This is the color violet. No, yeah, violet. I do like it. I think it looks really cool, but some colors are cheaper than others, and that's just has to do with the color. They're all the same. So again, I bought this with my own money. I wasn't paid for this video. I will put a link to it in the show description notes, and you can find it on my website, justadadapproved.com. If you click on a link in the website or my webpage, the product's not going to cost you anymore, but I do get a small commission from the sale. So in this video, we're going to talk all about it. We're going to measure it, look at the power cords, and then we're actually going to show you how to use it and see how it works. Okay, it comes with a quick start guide. We get 2 power cords, one for your car and one for home. So it's battery powered. You are going to have to plug it in and charge it. You plug it in right here. Now you can charge it while you can use it while you're charging it. And the battery does need charged fully. It takes about 3 hours to charge it all the way. Let's take a look at the power cords real quick. Here's the model number of that power cord. You can plug this into 100 to 120 volts, 50 or 60 hertz. It does say it's rain tight. And here's what the connection looks like. And again, you're going to plug it in right here. Now, this is for the car. Both of these cords are 6 feet long. You're going to plug this into a cigarette lighter. It's got a light on it. And then you can plug that in. Now, here's, I already tore this off. There's the model number for the car charger. 60 watts, looks like 5 amps, 12 volts. It does say it needs 250 volts, 5 amps. That's the fuse you're going to need. So it takes 12 volts, 5 amps. Now, plugging this in to charge it, you got to plug it in pretty far. I want to show you, right? You got to push it in pretty hard. Now it's in all the way. Now, the charging icon's a little hard to see, but it's this little green icon right there on the front. That will be steady when it's fully charged. Very simple to operate. You're just going to turn it on. There's a power switch. We've got a fan switch on the left, and then your misting control. You got 3 different misting levels. Well, you got off, low, and then high, or continuous, and then kind of like sporadic. This is where you're going to fill it up with water. And then whenever you're using the mister, you're going to open up that's held with a little bit of like magnet. You only open this when you're misting. That's where the mist comes out. And then let's turn it. You got 5 speeds, I think. And then you can tell what speed you're on. There's speed 2. 3, 4, 5, and you have a boost mode. Press and hold the fan button, and they'll flash, and it goes into hyper mode. Like that's the strongest setting, and that's pretty strong actually. Press it again to go to low. Now let's go over. Runtime is 12 hours on speed 1, 4 hours on speed 3, maximum 1.5 hours on speed 5. And it says misting is 30 minutes on consistent. And you get up to 1 hour of misting on when it's doing interval misting. When it's plugged in, you have indefinite. Seems like it has a couple modes that it's not talking about in the manual. So there's 2, there's level 3, there's 4, there's 5. Now, I don't have to hold that button, so just press it again. They all flash, and it goes into like a boost mode. But now if I press it again, I've got 3 LEDs lit up, and it's kind of wavering, kind of like goes strong and then soft, strong, so. And then if I press it again, it goes to 2 in the middle. And it's even more of a gentle breeze, kind of like on and off. Press it again, it goes back to 1. 1 is a constant level 1. Again, we can tilt it up or down. That's the maximum right there. You can take, it's very lightweight. You can take it off of the, if you don't want the stand. I guess if you zip tie it to something or do something, it says there's other accessories for it to clip into, but I'm not sure what they are. I will be filling it up with water here in a second, but let's take some measurements. So it's 12 inches tall, 30 centimeters, front to back, you know, about 8.5, 22 centimeters, width about 8.5 or 22 centimeters. Okay, let's fill it up with water. Just lift that up. I'm starting with 3 cups, and there's like a sight window here. We'll see, yeah, it's gonna hold maybe about, that thing went up pretty quick. So it holds about 1 cup of water. All right, push that down, make sure to lift this up. Again, turn it on, there's a power switch. Now we've got this misting level. Again, 2 levels and then off. Ooh, there's continuous, that's pretty cool. And it reaches pretty far. Like, that's it, that's pretty far. I'm gonna measure that. Okay, let's measure how far that mist is actually going. It starts to really taper off about 3 feet, 3.5 feet. And I'll show you that. So there, I can feel it, but it's starting to taper off. Yeah, there, I still feel it. So maybe 4 or 5 feet. It gets really dim, you know, really lightweight. But that's pretty impressive. Now that's on continuous. Let's turn the fan up. Does it? It kind of dissipates. It does blow it farther. So yeah, the higher the fan speed, I can really feel it. And I'm pretty far. I'm about 5 feet away. About 6 feet away. I can still feel it. Let's turn it up. Whoops, I turned it off. Turn the mister back on. Let's go all the way up to, let's go to max. Yeah, it really, now you lose, on max, you lose distance. It's really dissipated by the time 2 or 3 feet. So you lose that steady stream. Let's go back to 1. I've got it on the different mode. So there's the blue light. And there's off. There's the continuous. Okay, so it flashes. Whenever that's flashing, that means you're kind of in that mode of just sporadically. It'll last an hour that way. Huh. This is really cool. And then there's, like I said, this is extremely well thought out. Okay, I've had this all summer and I just did not take the time to review it and I regret it. This is very well thought out. I absolutely love it. I can't believe how refined it is. I can't say enough about it. These Shark fans have always surprised me. I just reviewed the Turbo Blade, and that thing was pretty cool too. You wouldn't think fans need reinvented. This is a category that I think is kind of a sleeper category, and this thing's cool. Now again, this comes in several different colors, but I just can't get over how cool that is, and it works. I can go to, I can go up to 12 hours on fan speed number 1, and fan speed number 1 is pretty good. I mean, if I had it pointed right on me, 1 cup of water can last an hour if I'm on this sporadic one. And then you turn it off, it's got this little, I mean, that's well thought out. Now you're not supposed to leave water in there. You're supposed to, at the end of using it, you're supposed to dump whatever water's out and then open this lid so it dries out. There must be some accessories that this clips into. I'm not sure if they talk about that, but this is amazing. I just can't get over it. Let's go to, how quiet is it? So there's number 1. I mean, it's very quiet. Wow. And then let's do the mister. Oops. Make sure you turn that. Yeah, what happens if that's not on? I guess it just drips. is the coolest thing. So I hope this video helps. Again, check out my website, justadadapproved.com. I'm definitely going to be putting that on my website. Yeah, I sat on this and I regret it because I could have used this summer. Justadadapproved.com. Here's what my website looks like. Here's where you can sign up for the email list. If you scroll down here, here's the current robots that are on sale. All you got to do is click on the button there. It's going to take you to Amazon. And here are my number 1 through number 12 picks. And I'm adding others as the price goes down. And I will be adding the Dreamy Matrix 10, the Mobius 60. I also review other products. So up here, I do carpet cleaners. These are my best portable spot cleaners and upright cleaners. These are ones that I have tested and absolutely love. And you can find the video for these also. I even have some fun categories, gifts dads will love, gifts under 50. These are just items that I have myself that I use all the time. And for a while, I reviewed several coffee makers. So this is just a small list of the coffee makers that I reviewed, but these are some of the best ones. And when I was reviewing coffee makers, I branded my own coffee. Click on Buy My Coffee. It'll take you to my coffee website where you can purchase Just a Dad Simple Sip coffee in the K-Cup form, whole bean, or already ground. There's also a frequently asked questions. There's also a contact me. If you fill that out, if you got a question, I'll try to get to your email as soon as I can. And when the big Amazon deals come up, again, I take pictures. I show you exactly the robots that I approve of, and then I give you a link that's where you can purchase it. Again, if you click on this link, it's going to take you right to Amazon. If you end up purchasing the product doesn't cost you anymore, but I do get a small commission from the sale. I want justadadapproved.com to be your go-to place to find the products that I highly recommend and love, and I know you'll love also. And I'm going to start getting into more written reviews. I know I do a lot of video reviews, but I'm going to start transcribing those into written reviews that are kind of easy to read and followed by a link. Also on Just a Dad Approved, when we have the big sales, we got Black Friday coming up. I'm going to list all the sales and I'll have really quick access for you. So if you're just looking for the best robot to buy, go to justadadapproved.com. There'll be a little spot you can click on and purchase the product. So thanks everybody. I absolutely love what I do and I couldn't do it without your support. I also have channel memberships. So we're having a lot of fun. I'm starting to do more live streams, and in those live streams, you can have a custom emoji. We're having fun with it, kind of spinning mop pads, roller mop pads. So check out my channel membership. It's also another way of helping support my channel. But during these question and answer periods, I'm going to try to schedule them on a regular basis, and you can just ask me any question you would like. Here's my YouTube channel. If you click on memberships, here's what the custom emojis look like. I only have 4 of them so far, but as we get more members, we can create more emojis, and I'll create an emoji to whatever everybody else decides. So thanks everybody for watching. If you could, please like, subscribe, and check out my website, justadadapproved.com.